Hello everyone, I just want to show you the current status of my game right now. So this isn't the final status of my game. I'm thinking maybe 6 months until I can release a demo version of it. But basically I'm making a game on Byond. It's really fun software where it's really easy to make 2D MMORPGs. And so that's my goal for this. Got my first kinda zone kinda mapped out, though there's gonna be significant changes. And I would just like to show maybe the Byond community what might be released in 4 to 6 months is my plan. So I'll delete my current file. Let's run a new character up here. So yeah, it's not in the final stages, but so yeah, I already got a lot of mechanics working. Cutting grass. This is the currency in the game. You just pick it up. There's also health that can drop. Oh, I didn't delete that. Little health things. And yeah, so my goal for this game is to actually make it like a 2D MMORPG with a lot of MMORPG elements, like marks. So I've made instance dungeons, and you actually get marks from them. Think of like World of Warcraft. You do a dungeon, you get marks, and you spend it on gear. And I also, unlike most Byond games, I want to add story, but I didn't know how to do it that well, so I added my story in NPCs. You go buy an NPC, there's this 4-wheel option that comes up, and this is so I can get my NPCs to do 4 capable actions and a very nice interface. So most NPCs will have a talk option, and they'll just give you a bit of the feeling of the story. And through this, you can have multiple dialogues with certain NPCs and kind of get the full kind of what's going on in each zone. And I thought that was a smart way of adding a story, but without, as a one-person developer, adding a story where you kind of can connect with the world, but not so much that it'll take me forever to make this game. And all the icons were made by me, so it's been quite a long way. I think this is after 6 months. I think I've been making this game for 6 months while I'm in school, so it hasn't been the fastest route. Okay, so there's enemies here. Yeah, all this iconing was done by me. So I'll show you just the dungeon to have a taste of what a dungeon will feel in my game. So it's kind of just in a random spot. It's just that spot right there. Oh yeah, and what else? Other mechanics my game has? My game has randomly generated armor in it right now, like most MMOs. And I also incorporated, when I saw Destiny, how it had separate perks for each piece of armor. I've incorporated that system in my game. So you'll have all these perks for different sets of armor. And what I did is these colored rocks right here. I don't want to run here right now, so I'll just show you in this map. You can kind of mine them and punch rubies, and so these perks require not the normal currency, but they require these rubies in order to upgrade your armor with the perks. So that's kind of the system I have right now. I have the normal currency, which can buy fish and maybe some weak items, and then I have this ruby type currency that's used to power up your armor. And I also have the marks, which is going to be for end game armor, like most MMOs. And so go back to my game. I will show you kind of the dungeon. So this is instance, and only no one else will be able to go in this dungeon besides you. I might make, well, I do plan on making 2-player instances where your group can go with you. I've already made things for groups like threat. I've made classes, and my classes are inspired by a mix of different anime characters. I have, for example, BZ Dragon Ball Z, Medaka Box, Deadman Wonderland, and Toriko currently base classes in my game. I'm not trying to copyright, just trying to base it on. I won't show you the classes in this video, but yeah, I'll show you my dungeon. So yeah, as you see, I push a block. I want my dungeons to be very Legend of Zelda based. So do this, drop a key. You can now use the key, open it up. So very Legend of Zelda like. So of course the whole view switches and has this Legend of Zelda feel. I won't show you the entire dungeon. I'm just kind of showing you how it works. Oh no, enemies tagging me. Okay. And of course this isn't final game, so it just teleports me to where the dungeon used to be, because my map's constantly changing. My map's probably going to have a lot better design when it's done. So I'll just show you the quests now. So the quests, again, is in this type of system. Talk was the first system I made, and when I moved to Quest, I was like, okay, I want to actually get real text, so it just looks nicer. So that's why the Talk is kind of my sloppy work, and then Quest is actually just type. So you click on it, you can give you a quest, kill crabs, and then what I did is I wanted to have a challenge. So you can do an easy or hard. Hard quest will triple the amount of enemies you have to kill. You can't die. If you die, it restarts, and the enemy will constantly teleport away from your moves. So it makes it a lot harder, and his stats will be increased. So it makes it a lot harder, but you do get more rewards for this. But if you just do easy, you get some good XP, and you get some weak armor. But if you do hard, you get stronger armor. And again, I won't really show this. I don't want to show all the elements of my game. There's a few hairstyles right there. So, randomly generate armor. What are the mechanics? Obviously, this is my up here, where the blue, that's my hotkey system. So you can do 7 abilities at once currently. And, yeah, this is my game currently. I don't know, there might be other mechanics I'm leaving out. Oh yeah, and I'm trying to build my classes like your typical MMO, so tank, healer, damage, and my armor is generated randomly to compensate for that. I'm also a horror lover, so my other I'm going to release this game on Byond when I have this is first zone done. But I really like horror, so that's why there's ghosts and stuff. Kind of makes spooky. So talk, train. He's using 2 options. I'll just do kind of blast just to show you. See, boom, and yeah, you're gonna be customize your clothes. I don't have a lot of density right now. So yeah, you do that. You get some coins, power up your armor. These guys talk. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. I think these guys only have 2 speak options right now, randomly generated. Our master is a slave driver. And yeah, it's currently what I have. I don't think I have anything else. Of course, there's a lot of things I coded that might be behind the scene, but just want to know what you guys think about it for those people that play Byond games, because there's a few Byond games that I enjoy, and this is one that I hope people will enjoy when I release the demo, which should be released in 4 to 6 months. And after I make this demo, I plan to make mini updates. So I plan to make, for example, I plan to make a new mechanic, like randomly generated guns, and then more instances. And after I do a certain amount of these little updates, I plan to do a big update where I release a second zone that has kind of like the bare minimum in that zone, and then smaller updates to build that zone up. As I'm one developer, so just to make the process so you don't get bored of the current content. I always want to make new content. Dungeons, of course, are smaller and easier to make, but they can also be really fun to complete. So yeah, that's just my game currently, and yeah, if anyone likes Byond games, just tell me what you think. And thank you, and goodbye.